breathing. I like to start with breathing, conscious breathing, because if we didn't breathe, we wouldn't be alive. So it's a good place to start. And there are 3 sorts of breathing that I'm going to look at. The first thing to understand is that in order to do conscious breathing, we need to practice awareness. And awareness is a very, very central and important quality, which we'll be looking at on another video. But if we practice self-awareness, we notice that we can actually watch what the thoughts are in our mind. And we can watch the breath as it comes in and out of our lungs. So the very first exercise is simply to be quiet and peaceful. You can do it standing up, sitting down, lying flat in bed. Doesn't matter where you are. Just take your attention onto your breath and notice the breath entering and leaving your lungs. You can notice it exactly how it goes without paying attention, without changing the way that you're breathing. And just be with yourself. It takes you into the present moment. It stops you thinking about worries that you may have from the past or the future. And it brings a sense of peace. I would recommend that you start the day with conscious breathing. Before you even get out of bed, just lie on your back, stretch. It's very good to stretch your left leg down, right arm up, right leg down, left arm up, kind of cross-shaped stretching in bed because your back has been relaxed in the night, and it actually exercises your spine and gives it some good manipulation before you get up. And alongside that, you can just watch your breath for a minute, maybe 2. So that's conscious breathing. Practice it many times a day, anytime you're feeling stressed or worried. And if you miss doing it first thing in the morning, as soon as you remember it, then do it then. If you're at home, you can just run back up to your bed and lie down for a minute or 2 and do it lying down. Kind of capture your thoughts. I did it. I might have done it a little late, but I did it. Always important to celebrate achievement, even little ones. After conscious breathing, the next thing to look at is diaphragmatic breathing. I'm not absolutely sure how you pronounce the word, but I know you spell it in that way, so I think it must be diaphragmatic breathing. And this is breathing using the whole of your chest. If you think about it, much of the day you're breathing from your shoulders and the top of your chest, your ribs and your shoulders, and that's why you can very often get stiff and aching shoulders, because your shoulders have been doing all the breathing. It's not what they're there for. There's this big muscle that separates your tummy from your chest called a diaphragm, and it's kind of dome-shaped. And as you breathe in, if you bring the diaphragm down, it opens up the chest cavity. So as you breathe out and it goes up, and as you breathe in, you feel it going down and your tummy will go out. And one of the people who I have been looking at one of the videos that I'll be sharing, she says when we're breathing from the top of our chest, it's vertical breathing. We breathe in, and now we're using our shoulders, so we're kind of going up. But when we use our diaphragm, it's horizontal breathing, and it's going right from the depth, the bottom of our chest, and it's almost bringing our shoulders down, certainly not making us get taller. It's not vertical. So that's the kind of breathing we're looking at. You can do it standing up with your hands on your tummy, or sitting up straight like I am now, or you can do it lying flat in bed in the morning and put your hands on your tummy and notice your tummy is moving up. If you're lying flat in bed, your hands are moving up because you're filling your lungs right from the bottom like a big barrel. So you can do that kind of breathing for a few minutes any time of the day, but I recommend it first thing in the morning. And it's much deeper than how you would normally be breathing. If you watch a baby breathing, or most animals, if they're asleep and you watch them breathing, you'll see that their whole tummy and their sides are moving with their breath. It's the way we're designed. It's only the tensions and the stresses that constrict us and make us breathe in a shallow way, which is not very good for our health. Oxygen is life, so the more of it we can bring in, more gently and relaxed we can be. Doesn't mean fast breathing. That will give you a little bit of hyperventilation. Just slow, gentle, deep breathing is really good for your health. So we've looked at conscious breathing, we've looked at diaphragmatic breathing, and the third type of breathing I wanted to share with you is called rhythmic breathing. And rhythmic breathing is when you actually give a pattern of length to the inhale, the exhale, and if you find it helpful, have a little pause between the inhale and the exhale, and between the exhale and the inhale. And there are different rhythms that are recommended. I think the simplest is a count of 4 as you breathe in, hold your breath for 4, breathe out for 4, hold your breath for 4, breathe in for 4, and so on. But if you look into it, the inhale is associated with stress and the nervous system that's connected with stress. Like if you get a shock, you go, ah! And the exhale is associated with the other nervous system, which is to do with relaxing and digesting and resting, and that is connected with the exhale. So if you make the exhale longer, you are bringing more power to the part of your nervous system which is to do with relaxing, and less to the part that's to do with stress. So it's very effective at reducing stress. And studies have shown with rhythmic breathing, you actually steady your heart rate and reduce your blood pressure. So these are really important things to know about. My own recommendation is breathe in for 4, hold for 2, breathe out for 7, hold for 2. That's the rhythm that I like. And instead of counting the breath, going 1, 2, 3, 4, as silently in your mind as you're breathing in, I like to use the word gratitude and repeat gratitude, 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 gratitude as you hold your breath, and then 7 times gratitude out, 2 times gratitude hold, in for 4, hold for 2, out for 7. That's my own favourite, but play around with it and find what you like doing best. And ideally, the experts that I've connected with and read online or listened to on the YouTubes and things like that, they recommend that you try and give yourself 10 minutes of that a day. But I would say if you're busy, aim to do it just before you leave your bed so that you're starting your day with a strong foundation of peace and relaxation, and also with the mantra, the repetition of gratitude, which is very powerful. Then you can repeat gratitude as you put your feet on the floor. You can stretch and say, thank you for giving me a new day. Show me how to use it in a powerful and positive way. Something like that. Just make your own little thoughts up around a kind of routine to start your day in a positive, powerful way. It does help. And the more you get into it, the more you can use the gratitude and the conscious breathing during the day as a way to discipline and practice awareness and control over your mind, and as a way to reduce the stress. So that's all I've got for you this morning. I'm really happy to be here, and tomorrow I will look at the second exercise, which is looking at gratitude even more deeply. But for now, take a deep breath in and a slow exhale. Bye.